most guys are going to respond positively because A, most guys get zero attention. Most guys don't get any attention.
Well, they do, but they don't realise they're getting attention.
Well, what I mean is like most. Okay, he's laughing because he knows what I'm gonna ask.
Oh no.
Okay, how many single guys do you think are out here dating, having sex?
To be honest,
Like a percentage, if you're gonna guess.
50%.
50%.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about 15%, 15 to 20%.
What are out dating?
At single guys who are actually going on dates and having sex.
15%.
15 to 20%, yeah.
How'd you get that figure? Like, where's that come from?
Okay. Have you ever heard of something called the Pareto principle?
No.
Okay. So it basically means where 20% of mass is responsible for 80% of the production. So
Right.
what I mean is this. Fun fact, 20% of suns in our galaxy
Yeah.
hold 80% of the galaxy's mass.
Right.
20% of cities in the world
Yes.
hold 80% of the world's population.
Right, yeah.
20% of authors are responsible for 80% of books sold.
Right, okay, I see.
20% of actors
Yeah.
get 80% of the jobs.
Yes. You're
So
not wrong.
In dating, it's 20% of the guys are sleeping with about 80% of the women. Because if you think about it, like, you know, a lot of women have a list. 6 foot, this
Yeah,
much, this
yeah,
much,
yeah.
this much. This long list that women have, do you know how many men actually tick those boxes?
Sure, not many.
It's like 10,
Yeah.
15% maybe. So, because if I ask you, okay, out of 50 guys who approach you, 50 random guys, old, young, fat, slim, out of 50 guys, right? How many of them would you go, oh yeah, actually, I kind of like his vibe and energy enough that I'd go on a date with you, out of 50?
Probably like 5.
Right.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Most women are like that.
Yeah.
Out of 50 guys that approach them, maybe they'd give 5 a chance. But what ends up happening is that the same 5 guys that you would give a chance are the same 5 guys that she would give a chance. The same 5 guys she would give a chance, and she would give a chance. Now, you might choose a different kind of 5,
Okay.
but there's a lot of crossover,
Right, yeah.
right? So what ends up happening is you get the majority of women
On this tiny
gaining
group.
their experience from the very small percentage of men who get all the opportunity. Mm-hmm. And of course, if you get a guy and he has a lot of sexual abundance, he's not going to give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where you have the majority of men get little to zero attention. And there's some really great men in this pool, but they just don't get looked at.
Okay, and so what you're saying is if I want to get in that pool, I've got to start going up to people in bars myself.
Well, I'm saying that there are a lot of guys who probably, you know, you're successful, attractive women. There are a lot of guys who you would catch their eye, but they are invisible to you. There were a lot of guys who maybe wanted to approach you or want to say hi. Maybe he did approach you, but then you friend zoned him. Do you know what I
Friend zone
mean?
is a scary place.
It's a serious place, boy. It's a serious place.
Yeah.
Like, this is why I said to you, like, you know, if I said to you that if you could only date one new guy every 6 months, you might have more patience for the guy that you do date.
Yeah.
And actually, you may give yourself more of a chance to connect with him on something. Because back in the day, it was the same back in the day, but the only difference is they had less opportunities.
Yeah.
So they was like, okay, well, I need to, if I'm going to let this go, I need to really make sure that I cannot make it work.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
And
does.
and it's not about trying to force something
No,
that
of
can't be
course.
coherent. But I think the abundance gives the illusion that there's so many more options. So then we let go of things more quickly.
It's so interesting that you say that though, because like, a lot of the time now, women tend to go to their friends or couples and be like, do you know someone? Rather than going on dating apps, because like, as I said, dating apps are...
Yeah.
But almost always the answer is, I know a single guy, but I just don't think he's good enough, or I don't think he's right for you, or he's definitely not looking for a relationship right now. And it's like, so where have all the good men gone? No, I'm joking.
Well,
But like, where are they? Where are they? Where are you?
shall I tell you? Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Does a guy's height matter to you?
Height. So obviously I'm 5'10", disclaimer. I'm happy to date someone that's 5'9", 5'10". Prefer to date a taller guy,
Okay.
but I'm tall.
So you got a guy who's 5'10".
Yeah.
You've got who's average looking.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a guy who's 6'3", great shape. Who are you choosing?
The 6'3", great shape.
Okay. So the guy who's actually a really good guy, he just doesn't get a chance with you.
Yeah.
So they're there, but you're choosing. You're more likely choosing the guy that other girls are gonna choose too.
Yeah, of course. But like,
I understand, but I'm just trying to help you
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
what
I
I'm
get that, but like, you're basically saying to me like, so we've got like Leonardo DiCaprio or Postman Pat,
Yep.
and you're basically telling me to go for Postman Pat over Leonardo DiCaprio.
If you want,
Why Postman Pat, by the way? Where'd that
I
come
don't
from?
know. We love Postman Pat. Shout out to Postman Pat and his cat. I would say that if a relationship is what you're looking for,
Yeah.
they need to start prioritizing a man who is willing to commit to you instead of a man who,
Looks cute.
yes,
Yeah,
who
no.
gets your juices flowing.
I mean, you're not wrong. And you're actually not wrong. Like, you're actually not wrong. But then, like, they still prove themselves to sometimes just be idiots. As per what we were
Well, no
talking
one's
about earlier.
perfect. But like I said, like, and
No, you're
you know,
right, you're
I
right.
don't, and I don't bring back to this, but and you know, if it wasn't right for you, it's not right for you.
Yeah, of
right?
course.
But like with the guy you told us about,
Ah.
for me, and I'm seeing it from a guy's perspective, I'm like, he told you, so he cares about you,
Yeah.
right? Okay, maybe he did something that maybe wasn't tasteful, and you could have seen it disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and maybe you could have communicated your expectations to him.
Agreed.
But if you've been seeing each other for several months, he was going to spend a week with you, and he told you that, and he didn't even have to tell you that. It's just my opinion. I think you let that go too soon.
Yeah.
I think that because I'll be honest, I don't know any guys. If they're not in a relationship and they sleep with another girl, they ain't telling no one. They're not telling the girl.
I almost wish you hadn't told me, though.
Guys, never tell.
Never tell.
Just never.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Okay,
Unless,
so
of course, you
so
know.
let me ask you this.
Oh, God.
Because even though he didn't do anything wrong, right? But you didn't like it.
Yeah.
Would you have rather that he didn't tell you, but you obviously know that if and when you got into a relationship, that he was always going to be faithful?
Yeah.
There you have
I'd
it.
rather have not known, readers, viewers, this is probably controversial and I've got mug written on my forehead.
Not at all.
But I'd rather have not known, the week after, decided we got into a relationship, and then even if 6 months down the line we'd been in a relationship and he goes, I really need to tell you something, it's been burning on my soul. I slept with someone when we were seeing each other and we hadn't got into a committed relationship. I'd have gone, okay. But
I'll be honest, I think he fucked up with you. Like, he shouldn't have told you.
yeah,
He shouldn't
you shouldn't have told
you.
me.
He shouldn't have
It would have
told
been
you.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been icky if, in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah, I
that would have been
understand that.
icky.
Yeah.
So I kind of realised why he told me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's like
hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
hindsight's a beautiful thing. Hindsight's a beautiful thing.
But we move.
We move.